So, hello everyone, this is me Kalam Hussain here, and I'm going to present my practicum section of Max here. And this is the overall code which I had done here, and I have gained it. I have used three questions and gained three outputs for it. So let's get started with the first question here. Uh, is the first question. The first step is we are importing numpy by SMP, which is common for all the three questions here, and we are defining the Euclidean distance V1 and V2, and after that returning line angle norm V1 minus V2, and after that we are using C is equal to NP dot array, which is 8 comma 12, and the uses U1 to U4, and U1 is 1 comma 11, U2 is 15 comma 3, U3 is 9 comma 14, and U4 is 8 comma 12. And after that we are printing the website user behavior distances, and the distances one has been denoted as in the such a manner where we are using U colon Euclidean distance bracket vector comma C for U vector and users items for U and D distance one and item. So we are printing the distance value here. The more, and also we are printing the most unusual part also here. Um, to gain the most unusual user which has been printed here, and on to the second question here. We are doing the similar steps as question one here, but here the values are slightly altered here. Let us see here. In here the C2 has been given as 50 comma 20 comma 5, and P and the packets are described as P1 to P4. P1 as 52 comma 18 comma 6, P2 is equal to 120 comma 80 comma 30, P3 is equal to 48 comma 22 comma 4, P4 is equal to 49 comma 21 comma 5. And after that we are printing the network packet distances, and after that we are gaining the value for the distances here, and after that we are for using for loop here to determine the distance value, and we are finding out which packet is the suspicious one, using suspicious is equal to max comma max bracket distances key is equal to distances dot get. And after that on to the third question here. The similar steps has been applied here, and C is determined as 120 comma 130 comma 140, and the pixels have been described from A to D. And A is 118, 129, 141, and B is 200, 550, 60, C is 123, 128, 139, and D is 119, 131, 142, and we are printing the image pixel distances, and distance 3 is given as px colon Euclidean distance vector C3 for px vector in pixel items. And after that, we are using as usual the for loop for APX and D in distances items, and printing distance. And after that, we are finding out which is a deviant using max bracket distances 3 comma key is equal to distances 3 dot get. And after that, we are printing pixel deviating from most dominant color, which is the deviant part which have been applied here. And onto the output here for the first question which we arrived here is um, distance U1 is 1 comma 41, distance U2 is 11 comma 40, and U3 is 2 comma 24, and 2.24, and 11. Sorry, I'm repeat once again. U1 is 1.41, and U2 is equal to 11.40. U3 is 2.24, and U4 is 0. And the most unusual user is the mm, most unusual user is the one which has the highest value, which is U2 here. And on to the second question, the output has been determined as P1, which is 3, P2 as 95.52, and P3 is 3, and P4 is 1 comma 1.41, And the most suspicious packet is same as the first problem, the highest value containing one, which is P2. And on to the third question, which image pixel distances. The distance A is 2.45 and B is 138.56 and C is 3,74 and D is 2.45 and the most deviating color is the highest value, which is distance B one, which is 138.56. So here is the overall code which I have done, and this code has been segregated into three questions, and the output has been formed into three parts. So this is the overall part here, and so yeah, this is it. Thank you.